next sessions. I think Dr. Pawan is taking the sessions up to
13, sir.
12, 13, Monday.
13 is the last.
Yeah, we planned from the 21st onwards for the another course. Due to unavoidable some academic activities of the particular academic counselor college, then we will start it from the 27th onwards instead of the 21st. 27 October. I will send the revised schedule email. Meanwhile, whatever the Dr. Pawan has taken the sessions, you go through that study material, and the remaining two courses, whatever you are having, that scheduled from the 27th October 2025 onwards, same time. I will send you the revised schedule. Anyhow, Dr. Pawan, please go ahead and take the session. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. So one more concept in the agriculture, Indian agricultural development. So that is management of agricultural produce. So in this there are four important concepts: the management of agricultural produce. So that is capital formation, pricing, taxation, subsidy in agriculture. So that is the first concept in the management of agricultural produce. So next one is the procurement, storage, distribution of food grains. So this is the second one. So next third one is the research and development and transfer of technology. So next one is agriculture linkage with other subsystems. So these four are the very important concepts in management of agricultural produce. So government or farmers, so always they are seeing in these are all things. So government, they are taking the initiative in the agriculture produces. So we have to compulsory to develop these are all things. These are all support can be providing to the farmers in the agriculture produce. So that is the main intention and the role of the government in this management of agricultural produce. So government cannot providing in the capital and cannot giving in the MSP. So MSP means is nothing but the minimum supporting price. So compulsory government can providing in the MSP and attractive pricing and supporting pricing to the farmers. So compulsory government can take the initiative to give the better price to the farmers, to the different agricultural producers in the economy. So next one is the taxation. So we are not imposing more taxation on agricultural produce. So why? Because so that is the burden of the buyers, and when they are burden of the buyers, they are not purchasing in these agricultural produces. At the same time, so that is the needed commodity in the economy. So compulsory government they can providing in the some subsidies. So when we providing in the subsidy, automatically they are reducing in the burden to the buyers and farmers. Automatically they are there is a stably producing in the agricultural products in the economy. So that is the first thing in the capital formation. pricing and taxation and subsidy in agriculture. And second one is the procurement. So procurement is very important. After
Pawan, 1 second. Pawan, 1 second.
yes,
As students, please on your video. I will take one screenshot. Even Dr. Pawan, please you also on. All the students, please
yes,
on your video. I will take one screenshot of your photos. Please, Meghana. Yeah, thank you.
okay. So another thing is the procurement. So after finishing in the crop, cultivation of the crop, the procurement is the very important. So their crop procurement is very important to the every farmer in the economy. So that procurement facility can providing their individual farmer, they have a capacity, so automatically they have a develop in the procurement facility and storage facility and distribution to the food grains to the farmer to the at the customers at the consumers. So this is the second one. So this channel also very important. The procurement, storage, distribution of food grains in the agriculture produce. Next one is the research and development and transfer of technology. So any area in the agricultural produce, they have a backwardness. So we have to government they have to initiative and they can develop the development of that area. So you compulsory do the research and you can find out in the technology. So when they are finding in the technology, so where their farmers they are facing in the problem in the agricultural produces, so that can be identified. They are providing in the solution to the farmers. So that is another important initiative they are taken by the government research and development. So in all over India, and government they can establish, especially they are established in the different research and development institutions. At the same time, in education institutions also they are trying to identifying in the farmers problems and providing in the solutions and where we have to go and where what type of technology we are taken to overcome that problem. These are all things can be they are telling to the research and development and further how we have to produce more in the agriculture. So these are all can be they are telling to the research and development. So next one is the agricultural linkage with other subsystems. So we are all well established in agriculture. So we have to link between the other systems of the economy. How to we have to link between the other systems in the economy. So that is the most important thing. So these are all the very important things in the in agricultural produce. These are all can be compulsory government and farmers they are managing to move forward in the economy. Okay, you can see in the one by one. So we are seeing in the capital formation and pricing, taxation and subsidy in agriculture. So in capital formation, so that is in agriculture, that is gross domestic capital formation. So we have to produce more agricultural produces, commodities. Automatically, they are converting in the capital, so that we have a contributing in the directly they are in our GDP. So capital formation in agriculture and more we are getting in the agriculture in the capital, automatically their agriculture growth can be increasing. So we are not getting in the more capital from agriculture. There is no impacting on the agriculture in the economy. So that is the first thing. Next one is agricultural pricing. So agriculture they are introducing in the different price policies in the different crops in the economy. So without government cannot providing in the attractive price, better price to the farmers. So farmers they are not come to the forward and they cannot cultivate in the different commodities in the economy. So that is the main importance of the price policy in the economy and how we have to prepare these price policy mechanism and what are the determinants of these supporting price policy and why we have to give the price have a priority. So we are not giving in the priority to the priority in the economy. We are facing in so many problems in the economy. And role of support price in managing higher agricultural production. So we are giving in the better price to the farmer. Automatically, the farmers they come forward. They are producing more, and they can effectively producing more in the economy. So that is the main importance of the agriculture and agricultural taxation. So there less taxation we have to impose in the agriculture. So it both sides we have a benefit to the in agriculture. So that is the farmer side and consumer side. So agriculture taxation they are very important concept in our economy. So less burden we have to reduce in the this one. And the case of additional taxation on agriculture and some important arguments to this agriculture sector. And finally, we can providing in the subsidies. So that is production side subsidies, export side subsidies, burden of agriculture subsidies, input subsidies, and finally we reach in agricultural growth. Okay, so farmers and consumers in the economy where they have a field burden. So in that government they are coming in the and take the intervention and interference and they can overcome the problems to the agriculture sector. So that is the production side they have a problem in the entrepreneurs. So they can provide production subsidy at the same time, we have to produce more so that can be exporting. So we are facing in exporting so many burdens. So in that also, they are providing some incentive to the export side, and we can boost up the exports in agriculture. So that is another important subsidy. Next one is the in consumer side and farmer side, they are not purchasing in any agricultural instruments and inputs, so we can give the some subsidy. So when we have to providing in all areas to the subsidy, automatically our agricultural growth can be increased. So every farmer come forward and they can interestingly their cultivation in the agriculture. So this is the main importance of the management of agricultural producers. So in the capital formation, the important process of fiscal capital accumulation is a function of the three variables. An increase in the volume of real domestic savings so that the resources that would have been used for consumption are released for investment. Next one is the creation of advocate banking and financial institution to mobilize the saving of the community. The emergency of an entrepreneurial class which can utilize the community's saving into the channel of productive investment. So these three are the very important concepts in the process of fiscal capital accumulation and different countries adopted different ways to mobilize savings in the community to accumulate capital goods. The Indian economy have a outlined a part of capital accumulation in which their major part of resources needed were to be supplied by the real domestic saving and part by inflow of capital from abroad. So in this, the gross domestic capital formation is composed of two components. That is, one is the gross domestic saving and net capital inflow. So in India, the GDCF was 8.7% of gross domestic product in 1950-51. So right now, so it is they are gradually they are declining in different years. So that is 0.6% in the 2001. It is became negative thereafter also. So why? Because they are neglecting in the agriculture sector. So they are not coming to the better output, better income to the agriculture sector. So this is the reason they are declining to this percentage in agriculture sector. So in this, the public sector developed more specifically in the capital goods sector, infrastructure goods, the first 4 decades of the planning. So these sharing can be they are lower year to year and decade to decade they are declining. So there are so many reasons they are in the declining of these share of the agriculture growth. So there is a more impacting on these when they are declining in this capital formation, they are impacting on the agriculture growth. So they are not a sustainable agriculture growth has been central theme of our development planning. It is a crystal clear that they are for proper and sustainable development of any enterprises require development of basic infrastructure facility and the massive investment in irrigation, rural infrastructure, institution, research and extension has helped to attain impressive growth in agriculture leading to self-sufficiency in food production. So, in this, the development of basic infrastructure facility requires sustained and continuous investment. So, the source of capital formation in agriculture are public and private investment. The agriculture sector is said to be the backbone of our national economy, where the share of capital formation GDP declined from 2.2% in 2019. So in 2005, that is 1.9. So this can be their declining in this side also. Economy can be they are declining. So in this we have to develop. They are introducing in this so many innovations and adaptations of the technology. So that is improvement in land resources, land leveling and land reclamation, flood control, drainage, development of irrigation facility, etc. Their innovations and use of the farm power and machineries, improvement in development of biological resources, improvement in the efficiency of the market mechanism. So that is development of road network, transportation, storage, and other market infrastructures. They have to improve to the market mechanism side. So this is the importance of the capital formation in agriculture. So we are coming more capital, so that means their agriculture growth can be increasing. So otherwise, the agriculture growth cannot be increasing. So next one is agricultural pricing. Prices play an important role in farmers' decision making process. So prices they are attracted to the farmers, so they are ready to cultivation and ready to producing in the culture. So they are not giving the attractive price. They are not coming from coming to the field, and that is the one drawback to the economy to the farmers. So they are when we have to providing remunerative prices work as an incentive for farmer to adapt capital intensive new production practices. They are adapting and they can producing. So in this, the agricultural price policy is a highly sensitive issue. It is expected to provide an incentive to the farmer, which help him adopt highly capital intensive modern technology and the improved method of production practices associated with it. So it is the very importance of success of rice policy in developing countries and should therefore form an integral part of agricultural price policy and complementaries of price incentives and other agricultural development programs need to be underlined and consistently promoted. Price policy formulation mechanism. India was the first country in Asia to evolve permanent institutional arrangement for handling agricultural price policy matters. Government of India established an agricultural price commission in 1965. So the commission advised the issue prices of fertilizers, pesticides, quality seeds, and such other inputs as the government may specify from time to time. So, in what area they need a price policy, they are identifying and they can be give the some better prices to the these are all things. So almost there is a overcome the problem in the agriculture sector. So there are so many factors they are influencing to the determination of the supporting price to the agricultural products. So in this, there are the different cost concepts. That is value of hired human labor, value of hired animal labor, charges of hired labor, value of fertilizers, irrigation, interest on working capital. So many areas they have to uh, you that conducting in the research and identifying in the what are the problematic area and what area the cost can be increasing, so how to minimizing in the that cost, and in that areas and we have to provide what prices, what better prices. So it is everything is very important in the agricultural prices. So and also we are giving in the some priority to the price. So that is their five important priorities. So that is input output price priority, inter-commodity price priority, inter-sectoral price priority, price received and price paid priority, and international price priority. So these are all the some important priorities we have to provide in compulsory to the farmers. So these priority relationship was considered they are legislated by the National Commission on Agriculture. So there is input output prices, which is known as the cost indexation approaches. So when you have to providing these are all the price priorities, automatically they are uplifting of the agriculture sector. So these supporting price they are managing in the higher agricultural production. So otherwise they are not managing of the economy. So next one is agricultural taxation. So there are different aspects in the agricultural taxation. So that is importance of agricultural taxation during the process of development, and agriculture has this, to supply the rest of the economy with a larger food surplus and raw material production and market surplus of agricultural goods are to increase to meet the requirements of the non-agricultural sector and also to supply an increasing proportion of the manpower. So that is the role of taxation in economic development has argued that the taxation of agriculture has a crucial role to play in the acceleration of economic development. So we have a no taxes, automatically we have a more producing in the agriculture. We have to imposing in the taxes, automatically they have a less they are producing in the agriculture. So that is taxation we are playing in the important role in the important things. So just a minute. Okay. So that is the importance of agricultural taxation. So in agricultural taxation in India, there are so many areas they are imposing in the taxes in India. So that is land revenue side and capital transactions and agricultural income. They are imposing in the some taxes. So we are not imposing in these things. They are not coming to the some income to the agriculture sector to the economy. So in this, they are limiting and low level of percentage they are imposing on the taxes. So when we have to imposing more, so that is the burden of agricultural taxation. In general, agriculture sector pays relatively less taxation over the years than the non-agriculture sector. So there are so many problems and so many burdens they are facing so farmers. So why? Because right now also always they are seeing in the some areas they are seeing in the when they are coming in the monsoon they are start with the agricultural workers. So this type of system they are exist in the economy. So when they are existing this type of system can they exist in the economy. So their government they are imposing in the taxation. So sometimes their monsoons are not coming, so there is no agriculture and there is not cultivation in the agriculture. So in this time, so how to pay the taxes? So that is the burden. So in that, their suddenly their climate can be changed, droughts can be coming, floods can be coming. So crops are their failure. So this is coming in the agriculture. Automatically, crops are failed. So when their crops are failed, so they are not sustainable in the economy. So in that time, their government can be imposing. So their burden they are feeling, and they are not interested to cultivation of the agriculture. So this is the situation. So in this situation, the government immediately they are responding and they are not imposing in the less imposing and they are seeing in the situation they are imposing in the taxes. Otherwise, they are not imposing in the taxes. So that is very important to the agriculture sector. So at the same time, arguments against agricultural income tax. So those arguing against the imposition of a progressive agricultural income tax are of the pointer. So that is economic and administrative difficulty in determining farming and income for the purpose of living taxes on it. And there are wide fluctuation in the output prices of various crops and wide fluctuations. There are different system of land holdings and different kinds of tendencies in India. So that is a problem to locate the assessment. The cost of allocation of income tax may be very heavy. The farmer assessed is widely spotted and exponentially large number of small farmers. So it is a very important thing in the agricultural taxation side. So at the same time, subsidy. So there are variety of incentive and special assistance they are providing in the agricultural subsidy. So in this price support, input support, subsidy, institutional credit, subsidy on target group oriented program subsidies. So that is World Trade Organization agricultural being divided into two parts. Is the non-products first and the export subsidy, button up the agriculture subsidy, input subsidies, and then agricultural growth. So these are all things are very important in the management of agricultural produces. So in this, their sustainable development of any enterprises requires development of basic infrastructure facilities, and it is very important too. And also the lot of massive investment in irrigation, rural infrastructure, institutions, and research, and almost we are helping and to attain the impressive growth in agriculture, leading to the self-sufficiency in agricultural production. So these are all the some important keys they are directly conducting and passed on role of input subsidy in accelerating agricultural growth have come to the conclusion that in spite of its varying effect across the regions and result into the reduction of fertilizer use and the ultimate result was low agricultural productions. So these are the very important in the taxation and subsidy side. So next one is their procurement and storage and distribution of the equipment. So in fair, there averagely there are some specification of the food grains and what type of grains we have to procurement. So that is food grains and wheat. So everything can be their root procurement. So we are not procurement. So in future they have a shortage. We have facing the problem. So when we have to bulky, we are procuring. So automatically, when they have a shortage in the different areas, we can directly can distribute that to these food grains. So after procuring, when we have some storage facilities. So government they are providing in the bulk storage facilities. When we have to more procuring, we automatically we can to distribute to the all food grains to the storage programs. So buffer stock we have to maintain. Why? Because at any time, what situations they are affecting to the economy in that time, so these buffer stock can be saved to the situations. So that is a very important thing in the storage and distribution tools. So this is another important thing, the procurement and distribution of the food grains in the agriculture sector. And next one is the research and development. And so in this, there are different institutions and conducting in the research to develop the agricultural sector. So when we have to develop in these things, conducting in the research and finding in the and diverse ways in the different research areas, different technology can be identifying and to protecting in the all agricultural sectors. So that is the most important thing in the these research and development in the agriculture. So in this, their socio-economic status can be uh, farmers and the rural people in research is a vital. So research in agriculture generates useful technology with potential for higher yield when they are adopted by the farming community. Fruits of research cannot reach the rural people unless there is a well-structured, responsible extension transfer of technology mechanism and some research breakthrough in the green revolution. And nevertheless, much remains to done. Farming has not become commercial venture in areas. So and nutritional security is act for trying and managing, but strengthening the both research and extension in the system of country to involve the agency concerned in the and the TOT exercises. And some NGOs could work out in this direction. Research and extension trust should now be in the area for diversified farming, rainfed agriculture, organic farming, nutritional and environmental security, less costly technology inputs with a higher return in short run and long run. So, apart from different agencies mentioned about the involvement of self-help groups, village institutions, local functional leaders, and opinion builders should also be ensured for accelerating pace of transfer of technology and agricultural development. So these are all the very important thing in the agriculture sector side. research and development in agriculture sector. So next one is the agricultural linkages. So these agriculture sector in the economy where they have to link so that can be developing these uh, research and development. So in this there are agricultural research, output management, input management, and agricultural extension and education, and farmer subsystem, and government policy programs related to the agricultural development. So these are all things can be developed in the in linkages. So in modern agriculture, agriculture development is a complex and baffling task as the effort of the spirit of farmers themselves. There is a process of creating conditions for optimum realization of agricultural development potential of an area. This is a particular to the agriculture deals with a large number of living organisms and each having its own life cycle and they serve under the specific agro-ecological conditions and they are overly controlling affecting agricultural development of an area by individual farmers is not possible. And on the basis of experiences, agricultural development specialists have identified 6 groups of subsystems and based on their functions and functional proximity associated with agricultural development of area. So there are some complex nature of interrelationship among the makes their coordinated and synonyms functioning there are difficulties in this. So there are each subsystem and interrelationship among them, however, is essential for all associated with the organizational agricultural development. These are all everything can be primary goal is the to develop the agricultural growth. So that is linkage and research and development and procurement and storage and the taxation and another thing is the pricing and another one is the capital form. These are all things can be which country they are well balanced, well maintained, so automatically they do the development. So otherwise they cannot do the development of the nation. Okay, so this is a very important in the agricultural development. So management of agricultural produce. So any questions from this question? Ah, yeah. Is there any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So Payal, Meghana,
No, sir.
okay. So tomorrow we attend the another session. So that is project analysis. Okay. Maybe three more classes in three classes for project analysis. So you can see in the project analysis. So what they are telling, star is and the middle of the meeting they will come and they will telling something. After 30th they are continue the classes or not? Anil Kumar.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
sorry is telling one thing na, and, middle of the meeting, middle of the session. So 27th they are start or what they are saying?
Yeah, sir. They'll continue from 27th it seems, sir. That is what sir said.
27th.
Yes, sir. Again, they'll send the mail it seems. Meeting
Okay.
schedule and they'll send it seems.
Okay. So 27 they are remaining classes they will take. That is the telling.
Yeah, sir. They'll continue from 27th it seems.
Okay. Okay.
So where can
So
we get the
yes, yes.
PDFs or study material of the classes?
What?
Study
Sir,
material
PPTs, sir.
Study
Kindly
material.
share the PPTs.
or yeah or PDF.
Yeah, PDF, PPT. Yes, yes. I will. Yesterday, I will send to my number in the group. In this group. Okay. So all are who are required to the PPT and material, I will send to the in WhatsApp.
Sir, that number not in WhatsApp group, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am already given my number in yesterday.
Sir, that number is not showing in WhatsApp.
Not working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you please tell me, sir, now? We can note down now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just I will send it. So this is my number.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So please text me in this number to WhatsApp. I will send it to you. Okay, Anil Kumar.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you and come tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Okay, Meghana and Anil Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.